All right, back here with round three, everyone. So this is on the draw. Our opponent has kept seven. I think this hand is very reasonable, so we'll keep. Elvish Mystic. This. So 80% chance it's elves, and I would say 20% it's the mono green utopias. But no, wait, they wouldn't play elves. They play the arbor elf. So yeah, this is elves. I'm just gonna start with the basic forest and a noble hierarch. This is probably a bad matchup for me. No, that's certainly not going to survive. Might think I'm Infect here. Basic Force and Noble Hierarch is more indicative of Infect than it is of Bant Eldrazi. So I can see him running that Archdruid out there. He just wanted to accelerate as quick as possible. But unfortunately for him, I'm going to go Dismember, Noble Hierarch, swing for 2, most likely. That might be a reason to keep. Path Open. You know what? I don't want to take an extra 2. So we're not going to be getting an attack in here. So we'll Dismember, go to 16, then just cast Noble Hierarch. Sure, I'll allow it. 2 things in 1 turn. That's unreasonable. Yeah, 15. Alright, hopefully I can... Yeah, sorry. That was kind of the big hole here. I didn't have a colorless source. But hopefully we can get like a collected company or something here. Yes. Jeez. Oh, good news is we got the company. Bad news is... Well, the obvious. This is an uphill battle. Yeah. Don't think we want to get anything here. God, Selfless Spirit's good against Engineering Explosives as well. But I can always path it. You can chord for a Spellskite. So I go ahead and use a path to get that sequence going. So if a path is Selfless Spirit, it bluffs that I have something, and I have the second path for the big payoff creature, and I might get the chord out. And the Selfless Spirit is going to be a problem in a lot of things. So this might be a little bit aggressive, but I'm going to go ahead and cast this. And see if I can induce the Chord of Calling. Looks like I am going to. That's pretty awesome. Okay, your Nettle Sentinel's untapped. Chord for 3. Ooh, I don't like that. Ooh, we are doing it. So I don't think he's blocking with both. Like, I will trade the Thought-Knots here. Give him a card for these two, I think. Am I missing anything? No? Could just attack for 7 with a Smasher, though. The path is Renegade Leader. I don't think my opponent played this particularly well. Could just attack for 6. The Thought-Knots here, I like that least, I think. So I have to play the Breeding Pool on tap, which kind of gives it away. The most likely outcome is if I play Breeding Pool untapped, shock to 13, attack for 9, he just takes 9. Then I just path as Renegade Leader. Then I can make the decision if we get to it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do that. I think I would hold on to the path if I could, which means I should have kept Temple Garden open. No blocks. So just like we thought. So he has 5 mana, all your elves, whatever, 5, 8. Yeah, that would kill me. We're gonna go to the upkeep. Actually, yeah, we gotta do it in upkeep. Draw step would be a little bit better. No, 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 no. That was almost really bad. But we obviously can't let him untap because you'd still get to use this ability. That would be quite the blunder. So yeah, he can have his forest. Hmm. Trying to figure out if that's a quick concession or not. That's probably reasonable. I think he could have played that a lot better. All right, gut shot coming in. Explosive coming in. I like Stubborn now, and I like negates here between the chords and that. I don't like Blessed Alliance. These rest of these cards don't do anything. I obviously am probably not going to be winning the creature race. Um, Drowners, do I want 3? Probably. Probably cut a Reshaper. Definitely cut this Boreal Druid. Didn't see any red. He could have been some of these lists. I know friend and fellow contributor John Wood has played Elves lists in the past that have a Magus of the Moon. So it's something to keep in the back of my mind. Do I want a Spellskite? It's a decent blocker, but he doesn't really... Yeah, I don't think I need it. Could cut a Hierarch again. Displacer seems mediocre against him. Drowner seems mediocre, it's just expensive on the draw. I don't want to cut too many creatures. This is already 20. 16 of them matter. Huh. I'm gonna cut a negate. I'm on the draw. I don't think having 2 is right. Yeah, that seems right. Alright, so game 2, we will be on the draw here. Opponent's on the play. Some groundbreaking analysis there. Really breaking down what matters in a Magic match for you. It's the quality content you get here on my channel. So this matchup certainly seems a little bit better if I get to rip away a Collected Company and cast a Smasher. Post board, having the Engineer Explosive seems very good too. He does have Selfless Spirit as kind of some counterplay to that. Also a concession, if you will, to Wrath of God, and Damnation, and other cards that pop up here and there. Ooh. Yeah, I'm certainly going to keep this hand. So green, white. Could have Gaddock Teague? Probably not, but yeah, he probably has access to it, but I don't think you bring it in here. I think just Smasher and Drowner is a little too narrow for such shenanigans. So we will go Yavimaya Coast, Noble Hierarch here. Then Counter Soul's name in Eldrazi, probably playing a Matter Reshaper. See how quickly he comes out of the gates. I might have to spend some of this time doing removal spells as well. Certainly some turns where I would turn to go Path Exile and Dismember. Or just one of those, keeping the other open. No turn 1 play though. Windswept Teeth. Right, so I think I favor, yeah, Yavimaya Coast, go to 19, player Hierarch. Then next turn, I'm going to look to cast Cavern, cast Matter Reshaper, play Windswept Teeth, and then if I need to, I can go get a Plains Path to Exile. Otherwise, I can Temple Garden tapped. Okay. Okay. Could also get a Hallowed Fountain and cast that. Though X's 3 is probably not going to be anything. I think my Stubborn Denial turn is next turn. So I think it's still just Cavern. Could go Dismember this turn, keep open Noble Hierarch, play Windswept Teeth, pass. Lets me get that in a little bit cheaper. Be at 15. But I'm not adding to the board. But if I let him untap, I feel like man, this is really close. So this way I can go Displacer, leave a mana open for Stubborn Denial, and for Path. Yeah, let's take that line. I like that just a little bit better. All right, kill your Spellskite. I will choose not to attack. Sure. So, yep, Hollow Fountain. Upkeep effects. Path to Exile. I will certainly allow it. If you want to Path to Exile my Noble Hierarch, you may. I will not Stubborn Denial that. Might have to take the turn off. Well, so unfortunately, if he drops the land, Stubborn Denial is not going to be too good here. Could upkeep his Mystic. Upkeep his Mystic. He responds with a Collected Company. Oh, I can't get something down in Path to Exile as a Mystic. It also, you really want to save your removal spells for, well, I mean, Spellskite, if he has it, obviously you got to deal with it some way, but Azuri for sure. Um, and then Archdruid in some occasions. You just got to get them while you can. Or I guess a more accurate way to say that for my original thought was you need to make sure you can get those when you have to. So dealing with the mana dorks is usually a losing proposition. Now, obviously, if I found a engineered explosives here, I would probably go ahead and do that. What would I do if I get explosives? Yeah, if I got explosives, I would tap for green with a hierarch, put it into play. Probably just blow it. All right, we don't have to worry about that. But we do get a temple. That's pretty good. So I think he had a path. If he has a path, I probably will Stubborn Denial it, because I don't think it's going to get much better. All right, I slightly prefer tapping the Hierarch here. Sure. Oh, I was hoping he got greedy. I was really hoping to see him go for a Collected Company there. Yep. Yep. All right, so luckily I can do some upkeep, blinking of this thing. He's down to one card, so if he doesn't have any payoff other than this, he's functionally got two. God, I'm really glad they never printed any other combinations of this card. It's just the best land. Best land in Magic that doesn't make a 2020 or enable a 2020. Cavern's pretty good too, I suppose. Drowsy Temple and Ivogan also good. Seiju also very good. Not seen too often, but a card can cause fits in the right environment. Also love me some Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx. Alright, take care of the untapped one. Something sweet. Sweet. Alright, so I can play the Matter Reshaper, blink the Archdruid, and upkeep. I mean, him having a ton of mana doesn't really matter at this point. I guess it matters a little bit. So it keeps him off of this, and it keeps him off this. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4 mana available after your Rising Canopies. So if your Rising Canopies into exactly Collect a Company and then tries to cast it, he'll be tapped out. Yeah, so let's stop with my opponent's upkeep here. Let me go ahead and get this down. Bant Eldrazi. Oh, crap. It's not going to matter, because if I blink, I'm not going to have any mana open anyways. And I think that's a little too narrow to not cast Matter Reshaper. The Stubborn Owl has been very bad. So it's a matter of taking him off mana now. Versus like a no, yeah, I'm just gonna take him off mana. Well, yeah, I'm very willing to believe that that's wrong. Yeah, especially since he kind of gets to pay for it that way. Ooh, I would take a draw step regardless of what you just drew. I would still take a draw step. Perfect. Generate another target elf. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Stubborn and out. Back up. Alright, I'm just gonna crash with the Reshaper here. Need to find some help. God, he just blocks and regenerates. Guess I keep it back as a blocker then. We are in a tough spot. So blink, crash that, then he just takes 4. I'm not really doing anything yet. I'm just gonna keep back as a blocker. Yep. You may draw. Ugh. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, not allowed. Yeah, attack doesn't really make too much sense for him. All right. Unfortunately, I can only blink one thing. Actually, that's the thing I want him to block with. So guess I. Mm, ooh, regenerate another target elf. So that's 1/3. Ugh, God. Gross. Hmm. I don't think I can cast it. I don't think it does anything. I could set it to 3, make him lose the Azuri, but then I lose my two best things. But I get a draw. He's left with 3 elves. Ooh, can I 1, 2, 3? No, I can't quite blink and pop. At least not this turn. I could set it to 3 and pass, and then do the trick where I get rid of the regeneration shield, but he just regenerates again. He's got a million mana. So I can blink his Mystic here, get an attack for 4. Can also just swing out both. So I'm going to lose them anyways. But then if my Matter Reshaper hits something, so I can block and pump. Ooh, I kind of like that. All right, so I can maybe make my opponent get greedy here. Um, to the point where maybe he taps out to just kill this thing. Actually, I guess I'm supposed to send this in, but this will entice him more. Yeah, let's do that. Let's allow our opponent to make a mistake. I feel that's pretty clever. It's probably not actually, but I feel like it is. All right, so attack you for 4. This also lets me have hardcast Stubborn Denial up in case he does some kind of Quarter Calling shenanigans, because I'll have a 4/4 if he doesn't go for this play. Like if he just takes 4, for instance. So he's thinking about it. Opponent's played a little loose and fast and a little greedy. I wouldn't be too surprised to see him do what I outlined. I mean, I think most likely he won't, but I think it's worth creating the opportunity for him to mess up here. And I think our line of just blowing this up to get this off the yard, anyways, is correct because we can't face down this for the rest of the game and expect to win. So we're going to go blue, white, green, and then use these to pop. So we're going to get rid of this and this. And if he makes a mistake here, this as well. But, I mean, still him having 3/2/2s versus whatever we draw off of this, and then our next draw step. I mean, certainly not ahead. This is a move born out of desperation. Even if he messes up. Well, if he messes up, that's pretty good for us. Because we'll have a hierarch and he'll have 2/1/1s. And then 2 mystery cards. Probably nothing too effective. We've already gone to attack, so we have the 4/4 now. In case he wants to do something like a chord. And again, with our sequence of blue, white, green, and pop, that's going to leave open the Yavimikos. So I think on the play, we'll take this out and put in 2 negates. Just want the always castable because there's just too many situations where he has a lot of mana and I just don't have a big creature. If I have a big creature, I'm probably winning anyways. And if I don't, then I'm probably at parity or behind, which is where negate can keep me somewhat in touch if I'm behind and can keep it at parity if I'm at parity. So seems good enough to have. All right. Um, don't think our opponent's thinking about it at this point. I think they're just went to go make themselves a turkey sandwich or something. Don't blame them. No. Nice little midnight snack before the Taco Bell fourth meal run, I suppose. I am assuming he's on the East Coast, like myself. But it is midnight. There's a chance we're going to time warp again for rounds 4 and 5. All right, so no blocks. All right, well, get 4 damage in. Not too upset about that either. All right, so let's do the play I described. Opponent is not F6, fortunately. All right, generate another target elf. You got it. All right, something sweet, please. That's pretty sweet. That's going on the battlefield. All right, that actually turned out to be reasonable. Ah, I don't have a 4/4 anymore. What a disaster. All right, very good, very good. Yep, let's put a land into play. Dang. All right, still not dead yet. Jeez. Ooh, he's getting greedy. I do not like this. All right, I'm at 4, but 4 is not 2, which matters here. Engineer explosives? Come on. Slow roll. I can't bear to look. All right, my hand's covering it. I can't see it. I can see that we still haven't taken a draw step, though. All right, so this is some great radio, as they will say. You guys can't see what I'm gesturing here, but I am giving myself the old slow roll. So you guys will, well, I guess I will know before you know, but as synchronicity goes. Ugh, man, I don't know how long I can hold my arms up here. Come on, buddy, just click OK. This is a clash of wills right here. Through sheer force of will. I will keep my hands up for a little bit longer. He might be the architect of his own will. I think that's all the wills I know that are also magic cards. No. Those seem to be quite the will bender. I guess maybe it's Yawgmoth's will. Alright, I'm done. I'm sorry. I will have the editor remove that part of the video to save all of you. I don't think he's actually going to edit it. Oh, come on, buddy. My arms are actually starting to hurt. I was kidding before. This is brutal. I'm not even in like super great shape if I hit here. I have to hit something after this. So I need like runner outs. I guess I get a block. I guess I get 2 turns to draw something if nothing else happens, because I can chump block once with my Noble Hierarch. Alright, arms are going down, so that would have been cool. Guess I could like... Alright, I am now covering it with the blanket I am using in my lap. But I will be able to tell when he goes to draw step. Alright, if you haven't fast forwarded yet, I'm going to go ahead and use this opportunity to quickly plug my stream. I am streaming occasionally, usually with Charles League, fellow MTG Card Market contributor and mad scientist, Charles League that is. Couple of weeknights a week. It's twitch.tv/CharleyM_ at the end. CharleyM_ is also my Twitter handle if you want to follow me there. And all this information is available at the bottom of my author profile. So if you couldn't quite make out what I was saying, go check that out and you'll be able to find me. Appreciate the support and your viewership. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Man, I need to figure out how to pause a video or edit a video or win a match of Magic while I'm on my video. that Let's start there and then move forward with those other techniques. I can't even navigate the Moto bugs correctly. Also, I guess as a sneak preview, we are planning on getting some drafts in this weekend. So while you guys are doing your pre-releases and playing your sealed decks, your two-headed giants or what have you, we'll be doing a little Pro Tour preparation for, once again, my good buddy, Charles League. He is qualified for Hawaii. A few other people might be making the trip up as well. So going to have some good high-quality drafts in. And the reason I bring it up is because we're planning on doing a Twitch cast on Monday that we are hoping to record and also host here on MTG Card Market after the fact. So two ways to catch it, or if you're really dedicated, you can catch it twice. But we're going to be discussing our impressions, our initial impressions on Kaladesh Limited, go over some of the archetypes and some thoughts on the commons and uncommons, um, and kind of bring you some analysis. Hopefully it'll be useful, can add to your experience and knowledge that you get from this weekend. Grand Prix Atlanta is coming up in just 2 weeks. I will be there. So if you see me, feel free to say hi. Oh, okay. All right. We drew a card. I haven't looked at it yet. You guys know what it is. I'm going to slowly take a peek. Slowly take a peek. Oh, all right. Not over yet. Let's get in it. All right. So we're going to do this for 3 and punish our opponent quite magnificently. Ooh, I even get to keep the Noble Hierarch untapped here. Blue, white, green. Explosives for 3. We had it the whole time. Just that good. Going below this. Certainly don't want to wait. All right. I mean, I'm probably not blocking, but I need to be able to keep. So if he does like a post-combat collecting company or something silly. Yeah, I guess even in the face of a collected company, I would still cast this just to make him tap one of these guys, specifically this guy. So yeah, we'll keep Hierarch open. I don't think putting him in 11 is particularly useful at this moment. Well, we're certainly going to still have to get lucky from here, but that was the first step. And, play to your outs. There are some universes we slide into here where I win this match, and the first step was that. So it's pretty cool. I don't even think, yeah, Drown or Hope wouldn't even been enough. Excuse me. Oh, God, my opponent is not my favorite person right now. All right, this. Yep. All right, no attackers. Your turn. I either want him to hurry up or slow down, so that way we can win on time. Not the best way to win, but at the end of the day, especially on a day where bugs are getting me, I will take a win however I can get it, probably. I do apologize. I know these videos have been a little bit lengthy, looking back on them. Trying to talk everything out, but I am also playing things methodically. So hopefully it's a good use of your time. I feel it is. We'll make a conscious effort to speed up just a little bit though for you guys. All right. Yep, I'm at 2. No blocks. All right, 2 cards in hand. All right. I mean, this is how we do it. We are doing it. Again, we're probably not more than I don't know if it's optimism or not, but my intuition says we might be 20% to win from here if he's holding nothing. 25% if he's holding Collected Company, just because of how much it would upset him. 30% if he's holding Collected Company and untapped land. Just didn't play around the Stubborn Denial in any way. No, I think we're still an underdog in this situation. There's just too many reasonable draws for him. We're starting to get to the point though where our draws are actually pretty alive too. But I mean, with his deck, it just takes one Collected Company, one Quarter Calling for a Selfless Spirit at this point is probably the game. I don't have a way to stop the flyer. I guess I could draw another Engineering Explosives. I do also want to assure everyone that I do have 4 Ancient Stirrings in this deck. There are 4 copies, and by normal distribution, we would expect a large majority of the time to have seen one by now. That said, this current series of draws we're going through, I'm going to walk that back a little bit and not complain because this has been reasonably fortunate. So if he has Path to Exile, we just lose if I attack this Hierarch. So again, oh my god. This is already awesome. I don't care if I win. Maximum punishment. That's so good. Stubborn Denial MVP. I take back everything I said. Does he have another one? That's unreasonable. Not fair. This is all right. Whiff. 6 lands. Come on. Oh Jesus. Again, sorry for the. All right. So he can not quite. I do not see a way to win this now. All right. I think the dream is dead. All right, I guess we attack with a Reshaper in case something really crazy happens. I'm not sure what gets me out of this. Actually, I am sure what gets me out of this. Nothing whatsoever. But I am at the point where I'm going to make him use some of his clock. I think this is game 2. I have to. Yeah, you can see it from game 1 rather quickly. It's not done anything this game in a quickly manner. Let's see. So he can attack for 2, 1, 2, 3. No, I can't make him activate. So yeah, I'm going to attack. Yep, no blocks. All right, he's speeding up. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I'll lose painfully with him having 30 seconds on his clock. Potentially. That seems less safe than just attacking with everything and keep a mana open, but... Alright, you are the winner. You win the game. Good job, buddy. Certainly still pretty cool. I just couldn't quite get that last one. Alright, so we're going to make this switch that I suggested. What do I want to spell skite? I still think the answer is no. I guess Craftigger's Cage is actually... Yeah, I'm sorry. I missed that, guys. The cage is pretty good against him. Between the chords and the Collected Company. Might tax his Reclamation Stage a little bit too. On the play. Is this too narrow? Or sure it's a 2/2. Just hitting the dorks is so good with that. Or a Selfless Spirit. Is the Thought Knots here? Am I supposed to cut a Thought Knots here? That seems way wrong. This member's too good. Kind of just... Alright, you know what? I'm bringing this in. I'm going to stay at 1 negate. It is a blunder in sideboarding. I apologize, everyone. Dang it. Yep, mulligan. Okay. Certainly not upset with this. Cavern on top. All right, so we go Cavern Naming Human. This stands up. Then we go Matter Reshaper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ancient Stirrings. To another 3-mana play, and then Reality Smasher at some point. We'll keep this. We did board out the Boreal Druid, but go ahead and name Druid. It's going to feel a little silly, I guess, if we... maybe I'm supposed to play the coast there. Yeah, probably a small mistake. Sure. Yeah, I can't see a reason to Stearns. Just go with the original plan. Yeah, turn 2 Reshaper. It's fine. Whew. Alright, you can have a Spellskite, but if I can hit a Engineered Explosives here, I think the game just ends. Yeah, certainly no reason to use the coast yet. Alright, we will take that. So again, I can put it for blue, put it set to 1, blow everything up. Is there any way he doesn't block with a 1/1? Probably not. But I'm still going to attack for 4. Takes it. Okay, another mistake for my opponent. I guess it's possible I didn't have the mana to do this, but probably not too possible. There's some chances prompts a concession. Nope. Alright. Yeah. My opponent's in bad shape here. He does have a blocker here. Alright, so we are on Find a Land. Or Find an Eldrazi Temple. A little bit of a race here, I guess. Get it a couple lands in some plays. Land. Yeah, I will allow it. You have a 2/2. Land. Yes. Alright, so this is becoming very hard for my opponent to win. Land. It's kind of a land. Attack you for 6. Probably would attack first. Because he could have another green spell. Oh, he's on the block you plan. The block you plan's not... Oh, God. Gosh. Alright. Yeah, this will prompt the concession. Yep. Alright. So that was round 3. Interesting match. I wouldn't mind playing that match out a few more times. Maybe with a little bit better opponent. Not, I mean, opponent wasn't like atrociously bad or anything. Just some small mistakes that we were able to identify there throughout the course. I should have told a game. Sorry about that. I came very close to making a couple of big blunders too. Just some inexperience playing against this matchup. But I think we navigated it fine. And I think there was actually some fun moments there in game two. It's pretty sweet to draw a couple outs there, but unfortunate that it turned out that he had another collecting company after his mistake with the one. We made a mistake with the sideboarding, so I'm going to keep that in mind going forward. Just it's very easy to get a little lazy during sideboarding and not really consider all your cards, remember what they all do completely. I know that's a little, it almost sounds facetious, but I mean that's an important thing. Sometimes just in a match, I like to I used to do this a lot actually when I was more new to the game, but I would just kind of let my mind go blank because you set up shortcuts as you go and you have assumptions like if X happens then Y, until Y is gone then we can Z, whatever. I mean I can come up with a million illustrations for what could mean, but sometimes if you just wipe all that from your mind and just clear your mind for a second, take a breath, close your eyes, and just look back and just read all the cards. I mean, especially in limited or new limited, when you have assumptions that you think you know what the card does, but sometimes they just have other texts, and you could just miss something. Um, so yeah, good round, and that's about all I got for you. I'm going to call it for the night, so I will be talking to you in the future, but it will still be your past by the time you see this. So see you for round four. Thanks, guys.